Welcome, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to run through the quick process of taking off the lower panel and replacing the faulty fan inside this unit. Also, you'll see how to upgrade the RAM, upgrade the SSD, change the battery, etc. and some tips for absolute beginners along the way, so stay tuned. Basically what's wrong with this is that one of the fans has gone out, and actually this is my second. I own two of these and both have had the fan go out, so well, the fan gets noisy, but it's on its way out. It's best to replace it. It's a little louder now. So this is the sound. I have to hold the laptop directly to it, but this is the sound. So now you're going to want to turn off your computer fully. Not just put it to sleep. Might want to lay something flat if it's on a hard surface, but either way, this will work. So I have two things. I have a T5 screwdriver, and I have a guitar pick. There are two screws on bottom, and I believe the other four underneath the sticker here, which is the footpad. It's the one closest to the hinge. I've already re-stepped this before. So if you're careful not to stretch it, you can use it pretty simply. So it's hard to see, but there's a clear film. It's almost hard. You got to take that off. So I'm using just a little pocket knife, but you can use any sort of blade. So what this looks like is tempered glass, almost, but it's flexible. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These ones are just regular stars here. The bottom two are T5s. They're very small. Be really careful when you take out the bottom ones. I mean, they're so delicate and small. The front ones, I should say, the front ones, depending on your orientation, but this is definitely the front of the computer. Give it some pressure pushing down to make sure you don't strip the threads of the screws because they're so small. You can see the line, so I'm going to just find a place to dig into it. I think the best place is going to be right under the hinge here. I'm going to try a tiny flathead. So if you gently pry under the hinge, you can get a tool underneath, in my case the guitar pick, and slide it all around so you get this out. And then the front of the laptop is actually relieving pressure pretty easily. And I'm just walking the tool around, walking the guitar pick around. So there's definitely something stuck here, but Okay. That was definitely the most difficult lid I've had to take off, but I tried to do it so carefully. GPU fan, CPU fan. This is the fan that's bad. I believe this is the CPU. Okay, if you peel these up, oh, pops off. There's the RAM. Well, the RAM is not soldered. I thought for sure the RAM was soldered on here, but it is not soldered. Wow. The battery's right here, the battery cable. You can disconnect that by just pulling it out, which you should do if you're doing other things. For the battery, just put your screwdriver in there, sort of gently, just one by one, pull it out. So the RAM, if you want to take it out, you just take the two caps, pull them outwards, and pull it out. And you put in a new one. You just push it in, make sure it's all the way seated. It'll kind of hang up like that. Just pop it down, make sure the two tabs are in, and that's it. Battery connector, just pop it out. The battery here has just multiple screws around it, and the trackpad and the fingerprint sensor and the connections are here. Keyboard. Speakers. That's really all you need. SSD is up here, and you can just pop it out by one screw. But you have to remove this little tab over it. I have terrible pliers, of course. But basically you just pop that out. There's the part number. And here's the CPU fan that's bad. And again, you just unscrew that one, unscrew that one. It's going to take a little bit of work to wiggle out because it's kind of inside the cooling unit there, and the wiring is latched onto it. So once you remove that screw and that screw, you're going to want to unwind the cable from outside of the fan, and also be careful because it's going to be a little bit connected to that, just a little bit. So let me try to hold this still. So these little connectors here, so small. You just pop it upwards like that. That's it. This will be much easier with two hands because you'll be able to hold the other cables out of the way. Okay. So I might have unclipped that. Yeah, I did. So this is just a pop-in connector. If you unclip that, just push it back down on top and then put the tape back. And same with the new fan. Here's my replacement. They were in Galley, whatever, 25 bucks off Amazon. But I used these before and I found them to be pretty good quality, so I went with it again. You can just see the fan here. Same NS75C00. Same direction, because the other fan, the GPU fan, will actually be the different direction. The CPU, GPU, can't see it because actually it's underneath. I think on the other one I took it out. So this is the CPU fan, this is the GPU fan. That is such hard information to find, and it shouldn't be. So if you're looking down at the computer from the top, the CPU is on the left, the GPU is on the right. And the CPU is probably going to be used a lot more and a lot more thoroughly than the GPU, unless you're a heavy gamer. But with an MX150, I highly doubt it. So this is probably the one you want to go for first. But you can really just stick your ear to the back and you'll be able to see that it's that one. I'm going to go ahead and put this in so that the kind of little point goes downwards, if you don't recall. I'm just going to line this guy up. Now that's in, go ahead and put the screws back in. Don't drop your flashlight like that. I'm not going to fully tighten that yet. I'm going to put the other one in and make sure that everything threads nicely and sits properly. This is quite simple for people who work on computers, but for people who never do this, I don't want you to be scared over such things, so little tips help. So you're going to want to tighten it, but these are such small screws. Just tighten it until you feel tension, and that's good enough. So the wiring that you pulled out, this white wiring and this black wiring, you're just going to run it back through the edges. And since the black plug fell out, I'm going to go ahead and put it back. So just make sure it's seated, it will snap in, and make sure it's flat. You'll have to look really closely. Now I'm going to go ahead and snap in the other cable. You want to look, the side with the pins facing downwards is the side you want to plug in. It's so tiny, it's really hard to see. So just make sure that's tucked in nicely there. Once that's in, you can plug your battery back in. The battery's a bit stiffer, so make sure it actually seats in all the way. So just gently press each side. That's about fully seated. And then verify this didn't pop out because it's so small. And you're good to go. Your new fan's in. Again, just make sure that your power's connected. It didn't bump out the fan, and you connected this little piece if you undid it here. Those are really the only three things you're gonna have to deal with. Maybe this cable down here, but just be really careful with that white cable. It's very small. The rest is good to go. So your fan should be fixed. You can clean this one out. Hell, you can even just blow on it and see if it helps, and then don't forget to put back your panel here. On a final note, you'll want to make sure you boot it up before you put the cover back on, or at least screw it in, because you want to make sure that you didn't miss something and have to undo it all. If you do take it out without the cover on, be very careful with the parts. And obviously try not to touch anything if you do it this way. I just got a CMOS error, but that's because I unplugged the battery, so just press enter when that happens and it will restart. Okay, so yeah, the fan spun a little bit to check that it turned on, but it worked. It's probably just a startup check, and this one is continuously spinning, and the computer's back on, so we're good. All right. Job done. We're all done. Your laptop should be feeling like new now. If this video helped you out, go ahead and drop it a like. Please hit that subscribe button for upcoming videos of your cars, house, technology. Who knows what I'll do next? Who knows what you'll need next? As always, thanks for watching, thanks for the support, and good luck to you. Take care.